In this video, we're going to break down why it's so important to report an incident within 24 hours of an employee injury, and we're going to explain how you do that. Here we go. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder and president of 𝗨𝗏, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. If you find value in this video and you're watching on YouTube, we'd love it if you just tap that like button. That just helps other business professionals like you find this video. Okay, so it is incredibly important that we report claims as soon as possible. We did another video about reporting claims rapidly, but a few more stats real quick, just right here that I'm going to run through. Claims reported the second week after versus the first week, 18% higher costs. Claims in the third week, 30% higher costs. Claims a month out, 45, and I've seen numbers as high as 50% higher costs if it takes a month to report that claim. Okay, and if that claim is also a back injury, all those numbers go through the roof. Actually, if you don't report a back injury within the first week, 40% higher claims right there, and then the numbers skyrocket. Especially back injuries, we want to make sure that we're reporting them rapidly. Now, why don't we report claims quickly? Well, one, there may be, honestly, they may just not realize how injured they are. That happens sometimes, but as soon as they feel like they're injured, they should be reporting it. Frankly, as soon as there is an incident, they should be reporting the incident, and the incident just puts everyone on notice. Incidents do not impact your workers' compensation premiums. An incident is simply, hey, something happened. And the answer may be, there's no problem. A thing happened, no problem, no issue, doesn't impact her. But if everyone's on notice and then the person comes back a day or two later and says, I did that thing and it happened and I didn't think there was a problem at first, now I can't move. Well, now everything can jump into action. The carrier can jump into action. You can get claims adjusters on the scene. You can get your employee to the proper, urgent care or to the proper physicians, proper doctors, whatever, medical facilities, and things can get happening. But oftentimes employees are worried that if they report claims or they, saying that that they have a claim or that they got injured, that it's somehow going to impact their employment. If that is the culture you've created, that is your decision as a business owner, but ultimately understand that is probably costing you long-term. Now, that isn't to say that employees can't be fraudulent or not take advantage of the workers' compensation system. I completely understand that. I understand that as a business owner. I've had it happen to myself, even working in a very white-collar job like running an insurance business. These kinds of things happen. You have to be aware of them. And there are some realities and kind of, there's realities that people will be fraudulent. But we want to get people reporting incidents, reporting claims. You can train this behavior. You can manage to this behavior. But ultimately, getting them reporting those claims is incredibly possible. However, that is not actually the number one reason. The number one reason that employees do not rapidly report claims, that they're not reporting claims within the first 24 hours is because they simply don't know what to do. They get hurt and they have no idea what to do. This is a very, very, very common problem. As a business owner myself, I know we pulled in 10 million directions, and slowing down to create a workers' compensation incident reporting process is just frankly not something many of us want to spend any brain cycles on. Which is why that's one of the things that we do here at 𝗨𝗏. We work with our customers to help provide them with these types of documents and documentation, even if it's a simple one-pager that you can hand out to your employees, which just says here, if this happens, here's what you do, here's how you report this incident, here's where you report it, so that we know what's going on, so that if you are actually injured, if you are impaired, we can quickly get you to a doctor, the proper medical facility. In those types of incidents, this is going to drastically reduce your premiums, because having these big, huge claims because you waited a month or longer to report them just devastates your insurance policy. It makes it harder to find coverage with good A-rated carriers with premium pricing. You're going to be pushed into kind of sub-tier markets. And that is just a purgatory that you don't want to be in, because you're paying way more than you should be. And now your insurance just went from a asset to a liability. And that's not something you want to be involved in. So we want to get your employees reporting claims as quickly as possible. We want to have simple, easy incident reports, if that's whether an internal process or implementing something like nurse triage, which we've explained in other videos on this channel. I encourage you to go back and watch those videos. If this is the kind of relationship that you'd like to have with your insurance provider, we would love to work with you. And in essence of being Rogue, our name is Rogue Risk, is we're offering, we've created 2 different channels for you to get started with us. If you'd like to go and get a quote on your own, you're the kind of do-it-yourself type of person, there's a link below that you can click, or a button which will allow you to kind of do-it-yourself quote is what we call it. You can go there and put in your information and get bindable, legit quotes with A-rated carriers right there. If you like to do things yourself, if you want to work with an agent and have one of our licensed professionals walk you through the process, answer your questions, talk to you similar to the way that I'm talking to you now, then there's another button for that. You can also give us a call. A phone number is below on this video, both also in the description. And finally, if you want to email us because you like starting with email for whatever reason, gorogue@𝗏𝗏risk.com. That's gorogue@𝗏𝗏risk.com. Whichever way you choose, we look forward to working with you.